If there is some acceleration in this, then I can't use that. Rotating by an angle. Hi students, welcome to my channel Doctor's Physics. In this video, we are going to study about the motion of a projected body on the inclined plane, up the plane as well as the down the plane. Okay, now we'll see here. Motion of a projected body on a inclined plane. Okay, now see here. Now, before studying about the projected body on an inclined plane, we should study on a horizontal surface. First of all, you should be very thorough with the projectile motion. Now see here, very simply, very brief I will explain. Now this is horizontal, and now this is the body projected with a velocity or making some angle theta. And now along x-axis, what is acceleration? Along x-axis, ax is equal to 0. There is no acceleration. If what is velocity? That is u cos theta. Along vertical, what is velocity? U sin theta. Now initially the velocity of the body is ux along x-axis. Initially it is u cos theta. Even after some time it is vx, that is also u cos theta, because there is no acceleration, therefore the velocity will be constant. Okay, well and good. Now along vertical axis, downwards it is g, the ay is equal to g downwards. Upwards it is ay is equal to minus g. Upward acceleration is minus g, downward acceleration is g. Vertically. Now initial velocity in y-axis is u sin theta. After some time, the velocity will change. That is vy is equal to u sin theta minus gt. V is equal to u plus at. A is nothing but acceleration minus g. The velocity gradually decreases. After some time t, the velocity will be u sin theta minus gt. Now these are the things. Okay. Now what is the range? This is the range. First of all, I have to find out what is the time of flight. What is time of flight? The time of flight is given by the formula 2u by g. Now if a projected body with a velocity u, this is the surface, the body will go the maximum height and it will reach back. What is the time of flight? The time of flight is nothing but 2u by g, where u is the vertical velocity. Therefore, for a projectile motion, what is the vertical velocity? That is u sin theta. Therefore, the time of flight is 2u sin theta by g. Therefore, the time of flight of the projectile motion is 2u sin theta by g. 2 vertical velocity by vertical acceleration. G is the vertical acceleration in this direction. Vertical acceleration. Okay, well and good. Now, what is the range? The range is nothing but this distance from here to this point. From starting on the landing point of the ball, what is the horizontal distance? There is nothing but the range. Now, how I will get this range? Range is nothing but in horizontal direction there is no acceleration. That means the body is moving with a uniform velocity. With that is u cos theta. Therefore, the range is the velocity and what is the time? For how much time the body is in the air? The body is in the air for this much of time. Therefore, the range is nothing but displacement is nothing but velocity, that is u cos theta into what is the time? Time of flight is 2u sin theta by g. Therefore, u into u is u square. 2 sin theta cos theta is nothing but sin 2 theta by g. That is the range formula. Simply the horizontal velocity into the time of flight. If there is some acceleration in this, then I can't use that. I have to use r is equal to ut plus half at square. But ax in a horizontal direction, the acceleration is 0. Therefore, I am assuming this one as 0. Therefore, only thing is u cos theta into time of flight. Okay, now what is the height? Maximum height. What is the maximum height? The maximum height is nothing but see, when the body is projected with a velocity u from the surface, the maximum height is at that point the velocity is 0. Therefore, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Final velocity is 0. Initial velocity u square plus vertical acceleration is, what is the vertical acceleration? That is 2 into g. S is nothing but the maximum height h. That is not g, actually it is minus g. Therefore, h is nothing but u square by 2g. Where h is the maximum height, where u is the vertical velocity, where g is the vertical acceleration. Now, in this projectile motion, what is the vertical velocity? that is u sin theta. What is vertical acceleration? That is g. Use the same formula, u square sin square theta by 2g. That is a maximum height, that's all. Now I got time of flight, range and maximum height. Now we will see on an inclined plane. Now if you guys are good in this, then only you can do for the inclined plane. Now see here. Now how I am going to resolve the components in inclined plane. See carefully. It's very important. First one, up the plane. Once if you are good with up the plane, then automatically you will get the down the plane. Just you have to change the signs, that's all. Now see here, observe carefully what I am doing. This is inclined plane. This is the inclined plane of an angle alpha. A body is projected with a velocity u, which is making an angle theta with the horizontal. The angle with the horizontal is theta. Now if the with the horizontal is theta, then what is the angle between the projected body to the plane of the inclined plane? That is theta minus alpha. Okay, well and good. Now see here, what I am doing. What is the vertical downward acceleration? The vertical downward acceleration is plus g, because of the acceleration due to gravity. The vertically the acceleration will be plus g. Now if downwards it is plus g, then out upwards is, what is upward acceleration? The upward acceleration is minus g. Downward acceleration is positive, upward acceleration is negative. Now observe carefully. Now what is the angle between this g and this angle? With this horizontal and with this vertical, what is the angle? The whole angle is 90. Now out of 90, if this is angle alpha, if this is alpha, then what is the remaining angle? This one. This is alpha. What is remaining? That is nothing but 90 minus alpha. Now I am drawing one more component along the perpendicular to this line. With this plane, I am drawing one perpendicular. Now the angle between this line and this plane is 90 degrees. Now from here to here it is 90 minus alpha. What is this angle? This angle is alpha. Therefore if the angle here it is alpha, then here also the angle is alpha. Now I am resolving the components. This minus g I am resolving the angles. What is that? Minus g cos alpha, and along the plane, along this angle, that is minus g sin alpha. That's all. If you resolve these components, everything is clear. See what I did. This is a body, projected body u, and now this is the inclined plane alpha, and it is making some angle theta with the horizontal. Now what is the angle between the projected body and the inclined plane? This theta minus alpha. Okay. Now if this is alpha, then what is this angle? The whole is 90. Therefore if it is alpha, then remaining will be 90 minus alpha. Now I am taking one more line which is perpendicular to this plane. That means this angle is 90. Out of 90, if 190 minus alpha is gone, what is remaining? Alpha. If I am resolving this minus g in two components, along the angles that is minus g cos alpha, and along the other side it is minus g sin alpha. Now I am assuming this one as x axis, and I am assuming this one as y axis. I am assuming this plane, the plane as x axis, and the perpendicular to the plane as y axis. That means like this. X, y. Now along the y axis, what is acceleration? The acceleration is minus g cos alpha, and along the x axis, what is the acceleration? That is minus g sin alpha. Now with this x axis, the body is projected with a velocity u, making some angle. What is angle? With the plane, what is angle made? With the plane, the angle made is theta minus alpha. Theta minus alpha. Therefore, the velocity vector, I am resolving two components. What is this? Along the x axis, that is u cos theta minus alpha, Along the vertical it is u sin theta minus alpha. Now the body is moving in a projectile motion like this. That means like this. The body is moving in a projectile motion. And just I am resolving this whole plane into like this. Just these I am assuming x, these I am assuming y, and whole I am assuming like this. I am just rotating by an angle alpha. If I rotate by an angle alpha, I will get this. That's all. I think these are again you can feel the similarity. I think this is clear how I converted this diagram into the diagram. Okay, now if you got this, everything is done. What is the horizontal velocity? The horizontal velocity is u cos theta minus alpha. What is the vertical velocity? The vertical velocity is u sin theta minus alpha. What is the horizontal acceleration? The horizontal acceleration is minus g sin alpha. What is the vertical acceleration? That is minus g cos alpha. Okay. Now what is the time of flight? What is the time of flight? The time of flight is nothing but 2uy by g. Always the time of flight, it may be projectile motion or it may be vertically projected body. The time of flight is 2u by g. Gy. Okay. Where uy is the velocity in vertical direction, that means nothing but the y-axis. Where gy is the acceleration due to gravity acting along the vertical axis. Therefore, 2 into what is the vertical velocity? That is u sin theta minus alpha by what is gy? Gy is nothing but g cos alpha. This is the time of flight. That is the time of flight. Now I got the time of flight. Well and good. Now see here. What is the time of flight? The time of flight I got as 2u sin theta minus alpha by g cos alpha. Now if the time of flight is this much, now what is the maximum height? Now what is the maximum height reached by the body? The maximum height reached by the body is, what is maximum height? U square by 2g. The formula is u square by g. That is nothing but uy square by 2gvy. Uy, what is uy? That is nothing but u sin theta minus alpha. Therefore, u square sin square theta minus alpha by 2 into what is gy? Acceleration along the y-axis. That is g cos alpha. That is the maximum height reached by the body. Now next one, the range. This is important. What is the range? Range is nothing but this one. Now see here, usually in projectile motion there is no horizontal acceleration, but when the body is projected on inclined plane, now I got a acceleration. What is that? Minus g sin alpha. Therefore I have to use the equation. Range is equal to, that is uxt plus half into axt square. S is equal to ut plus half a t square formula I am using. What is the horizontal velocity? That is u cos theta minus alpha into what is the time of flight? See here, the body is traveling from here to here in a time. What is the time? The time is nothing but time of flight. Therefore, what is the time of flight? This one. Into what is how much? 2u sin theta minus alpha by g cos alpha. Okay. Now plus half, what is acceleration along x-axis? Minus g sin alpha into what is the time? Time of flight is square. 4u square sin square theta minus alpha by g square cos square alpha. Now I got the equation. Now I have to solve this equation. This is a very lengthy process. Okay, solve it. Now I am taking here u, here also u, here 2, here u square, and 1 2, and here 2 will be cancelled off. What is remaining? This remaining is 2. U into e is nothing but 2 u square cos theta minus alpha sin theta minus alpha by g cos alpha minus 2u square sin alpha sin square theta minus alpha by g cos square alpha. Here g and here g square. They will be cancelled off. Final answer will be g. Now I'm taking, what I'm doing. I'm taking 2 u square by g cos square alpha common. If I take this one out, what I will get? Cos alpha into cos theta minus alpha into sin theta minus alpha minus here 2 u square g cos square alpha. I am taking common. What I will get? Sin alpha into sin theta minus alpha, sin square, right? Therefore again sin theta minus alpha. Sin theta minus alpha, here sin theta minus alpha, take common. If I take common, what I will get? 2 u square sin theta minus alpha. If I take common, it will be gone. Now simplify, which is in the form of cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. What is the formula? There is nothing but cos A plus B. Therefore, instead of whole term, I can write as cos A plus B. That means minus alpha plus alpha will be cancelled off. What is remaining? Cos theta. Therefore, finally, what is the range? The range is nothing but 2u square sin theta minus alpha cos theta by g cos square alpha. That is the range formula. Usually they won't ask for NEET or they won't ask for board exam, just only for JEE mains. That too they won't go that much deeply. The range is 2u square sin theta minus alpha cos theta by g cos square alpha. Now this range is maximum. At an angle theta, that is alpha by 2 plus pi by 4. How can I find the maximum range? If I differentiate the dr with respect to d theta and keep equal to 0, then I will get the theta. We will get the theta is this much. Alpha by 2 plus pi by 4. At this, the range is maximum. If I keep theta is equal to this much, then the range is maximum. The maximum range is how much? If I keep this one, the maximum range I will get as u square by g into 1 minus sin alpha. Okay. Okay, anything else? Okay, plus, it is plus alpha. Therefore, multiplying with these one equation or multiplying with 1 minus sin alpha by 1 minus sin alpha. If what I will get? U square into 1 minus sin alpha by g into what is this? 1 a plus b into a minus b. That is nothing but a square minus b square. That is nothing but 1 minus sin square alpha. 1 minus sin square alpha means nothing but cos square alpha. This is one of the maximum range formula. These all are things for the up the plane. If it is down the plane, then angle is, we will take plus or we will see it. If it is down the plane, now we will see everything clearly here. Now we will keep these things like that. What is the range? The range is 2u square sin theta minus alpha cos theta by g cos square alpha, and the maximum angle is where when alpha by 2 minus pi by 4 plus pi by 4, and the maximum range is u square g into 1 plus sin alpha. Okay, now we will see down the plane. If I see the down the plane, now observe carefully. Now this is making some angle alpha. If it is having some angle alpha, then with the horizontal, what is angle? These are also alpha. Vertically alternating angles. Okay, now the body is projected with a velocity u, making an angle theta with the horizontal. Making some angle theta with the horizontal. This is horizontal. And now this body is projected with a velocity theta with the horizontal. Now what is the total angle? Total angle made with the plane. The total angle is, what is total angle? Total angle is theta plus alpha. The total angle is how much? With the plane. With the plane it is making an angle theta plus alpha. Therefore the same formulas I will use here. In place of theta minus alpha I will use theta plus alpha. Therefore, the time of flight, that means the time taken by the bird to move from here to here. What time of flight is 2u sine theta plus alpha by g cos alpha. Now, what is the maximum height? U square sine square theta plus alpha by 2g cos alpha. Now here, the range, what is the range? 2u square sine theta plus alpha cos theta by g cos square alpha. Now what is the angle theta? At what angle the range will be maximum? That is, keep minus. Alpha by 2 minus pi by 4. Now what is the maximum range? The maximum range is u square by g 1 plus sine alpha. For that, down the plane it is 1 minus sine alpha. That's all. Up the plane, down the plane, only small difference, that is where I will take theta minus alpha, but here I will take theta plus alpha. Therefore, in place of everything, just keep theta plus alpha, you will get all the values, maximum height, maximum range, time of flight, everything you will get the down the plane. This down the plane. Okay. If it is not clear, please rewind the video again and please watch it. Still it is not clear, please comment me and I will explain the same concept by using the numericals. If you explain this concept by using the numericals, then you will get a good idea. If you guys are having doubt, please comment me. I will explain by using the numericals. Okay, by this we will end up the video. And if you guys are having any doubt, it may from 11th class, it may from 12th class, please mention my mail or my WhatsApp number which is in the description. Within 24 hours, your doubts will be clarified. Thank you.